They said I was gay. They said Jay-Z was my dad.
Sheer Gray is now openly gay. Yeah, is now openly gay, bro. He's doing a lot of on OnlyFans. Ever since the Empire show was canceled, this is Hakeem Lyon from the Empire, bro. Openly gay.
What kind of mother would do that to her son? Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a Philly hope.
They said I died, they said I was gay, they said Jay-Z was my dad. Sheer Gray is now openly gay. Yeah, it's not openly gay, bro. He's doing a lot of my only fans ever since show was C. So this is Hakey Lon from the Empire, bro. Openly gay. What kind of mother do that to her son? Turn him into a so you can pretend to something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a Philly Hober. Gray isn't holding back spilling that Diddy happened right in front of Jay and he did nothing to stop it. This isn't just silence, it's straight up complicity. The accusations are wild and what Bryshere's exposing will blow your mind. Someone better come save Brr before he spirals even deeper into the chaos he's found himself in. Before we get into the explosive allegations involving Bryshere Gray, let's rewind and unpack Jay-Z's murky history. Jay-Z, who's been out here calling himself the God MC, has been making waves in the industry for decades, but behind the billionaire status and power couple energy with Beyoncé lies a messy trail of rumors, lawsuits and scandalous stories that make you go HM, and at the center of a lot of this his alleged relationships with young female artists. We've got to start with Aaliyah, the late R&B princess who was always surrounded by powerful and predatory men in the industry. If you've been paying attention, you already know about her illegal marriage to R. Kelly when she was just 15. Yeah, 15, the alleged reason a pregnancy scare that led to a secret marriage and eventually an annulment. The damage was done, though Aaliyah rarely spoke about it, and honestly who could blame her? And this is where Jay-Z slides into the story. According to insiders, Jay-Z was already trying to make moves on her while she was still underage. That's right, Jay allegedly had his eyes on Aaliyah, but she wasn't feeling him at all. She chose Dame over Jay, and you can bet that bruised his ego big time. Let's move on to Foxy Brown, who started working with Jay-Z as a teenager. Whispers about their relationship have been floating around for years. Foxy was allegedly just 15 when their connection became more than professional. Jay-Z was 27. Do the math. A lot of fans can't help but compare Jay's situation to R. Kelly's, wondering why Jay hasn't faced the same scrutiny. Oh, but we're not done with the mess. Let's get into Carmen Bryan. Yep, Nas X and the mother of his child Carmen hasn't held back when it comes to her very juicy 9-year affair with Jay-Z. The tea she spilled straight from the kettle. In her memoir It's No Secret, she revealed that her relationship with Jay overlapped with her on again off again situationship with NZ, and if that wasn't enough to send shockwaves, she also dropped the bombshell that she got pregnant by Jay-Z but tragically suffered a miscarriage. Now fast forward to 2023 and the lawsuit that could change everything. Jay-Z is back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. A bombshell lawsuit accuses him and Diddy of having a 13-year-old girl in 2000. According to the court documents, the girl claims she was lured to a party after the MTV VMAs and assaulted by both men. She even alleges a famous female celebrity was in the room just watching everything go down. Jay-Z's legal team is of course denying everything, calling the claims heinous and accusing the accuser's lawyer of orchestrating a cash grab. They've even countersued for defamation, but the public reaction has been explosive, and it doesn't help that he and Diddy were close, like really close, even though Jay-Z's legal team is working overtime to downplay it, saying their connection was purely professional, just two guys in the same industry like co-workers at an office party. It's hard not to side-eye the whole situation. Diddy is out here fighting massive charges while Jay-Z's name also got dragged into a civil lawsuit. Meanwhile, Jay's lawyer Alex SPO has been loud, claiming his client has nothing to do with Diddy's case and dismissing the lawsuit as completely bogus. He even pulled out receipts like photos proving Jay and Diddy were at legit after parties at commercial venues on the night in question. So what if Jay-Z and Diddy's bromance went beyond champagne and yacht parties, leading to a far darker bond? Jay-Z and Diddy's friendship has always been a flex in the entertainment world. Two music moguls running the industry, rubbing elbows at every award show and hyping each other up like the ultimate power duo. But peel back the glitz and glamour and the whispers about their collaboration start painting a much darker picture. First, Diddy's so-called mentorship programs. On the surface it sounds all inspirational, fostering young talent and guiding the next generation of superstars, but over the years the narrative has shifted from mentor to something way more sinister. People have been side-eyeing Diddy for decades, especially after claims surfaced about his mentorship sessions with Usher and Justin Bieber. Remember when Usher casually dropped that he was 14 sleeping in the same house as Diddy? Yeah, that didn't sit right with people. And let's not even get into Justin Bieber's 48 hours under Diddy's wing. The industry has been buzzing for years about how these mentorships might have been less about career guidance and more about manipulation and control. Then there's Jay-Z, the quiet power player in this messy narrative, while Diddy has been more front and center with his questionable behavior. Jay-Z's alleged role is just as eyebrow-raising. Insiders have claimed that Jay didn't just attend Diddy's freak-offs. He allegedly turned a blind eye to what went down. Karen Stepan aka Superhead claims Jay-Z is just another big name who exploited young women in the industry. She says that back in 2000, after shooting his Hey Poppy video, Jay invited her for a drive that quickly turned inappropriate when he allegedly demanded she prove her worthiness once they were alone. And then we only had one encounter that was beyond a friendship. And again, the same thing as with Dre, it's like you around someone so much and there is this tension and there is kind of this thing like you want to and you try it and then it just doesn't and you let's just be cool that doesn't work and it doesn't stop there. Kareen also revealed in her memoir that she was treated like a gift for industry elites, including being passed around to impress Diddy. Both Jay and Diddy have played a huge role in shaping the music industry. As we know it, their influence is undeniable. But at what cost? Their history of working with younger artists casts a shadow over their legacies, while Jay-Z's camp has been quick to deny any involvement in the darker side of Diddy's antics. The fact that their names keep popping up together in these stories isn't helping, and let's not overlook how all this drama is bubbling up right alongside Bryshere's messy story. Once the golden boy of rising stardom, his name is now wrapped up in jaw-dropping allegations and a downfall no one saw coming. Raised by a single mom, Bryshere grinded hard, performing on the streets to help make ends meet. By 16, he was already making moves, landing a record deal as Why the Greatest and sharing stages with names like Fabulous and 2 Chainz. His big break came when his manager Charlie Mack introduced him to Empire. Despite his initial doubts, Bryshere nailed his audition with Lee Daniels and became the Hakeem Lion everyone loved to hate. Now he has taken a hard left turn in his career and the internet is not having it. He's making headlines for his antics on OnlyFans, where things started out tame but have since escalated to uncharted territory. Initially, Bryshere's content was all about teasing your typical thirst traps, showing off his print, but soon things got explicit with him showing way more than anyone asked for. Fast forward a bit and now he's not just solo on there, he's collaborating with men, trans women and popular adult creators, diving into content that has everyone side-eyeing him hard. And the gag, he's not just working with them in some videos, he's the one getting, well, you get the picture. His Twitter is filled with clips that people can't stop talking about, and let's just say it's a mess. But why is Bryshere? How did one of Hollywood's most promising young stars end up trading screen time for screen time? Here's where things get dark. According to Jaguar, Bryshere's downfall allegedly traces back to 2 names we've heard way too much about lately: Diddy and Will Smith. Jaguar claims Bryshere's mother, Andrea Mayberry, essentially sold him out to these industry giants when he was just 17. It all started with a so-called mentorship program arranged by Bryshere's manager at the time, Charlie Mack. Will was supposed to guide him in acting, while Diddy was set to help with his music. But according to Jaguar and some receipts, this mentorship was nothing but a cover for horrific exploitation. Jaguar even alleged that Bryshere and other young artists once ran out of Will's house screaming after a traumatic freak-off session. They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them and their mentorship. Meek Mill's Bryshere Gray left that house screaming. August, the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick, he needed to help. Jaguar went on to spill that Charlie Mack wasn't just a manager, he was allegedly a handler facilitating all these interactions. Anders' mom, while the streets say she was complicit, trading her son's safety for a check. To make it worse, she's reportedly been trying to capitalize on his trauma by writing a tell-all book. And when I say Andy, I'm talking about Bryshere. Mom, I'ma kick you in your and I'm going go to work North Philly style, bitch. You and Charlie, you happy now? He's a gay star. Are you happy now, Andy, for a book that didn't shell? I hope that new husband of yours leaves you. If you've been following Bryshere's story, you'll know his run-ins with the law are as headline worthy as his content in 2020. His wife FL